Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for coming back. So today's video is going to be actually very inspired by this artist I found on Instagram. I found her a while ago. Her name is Amber Art, and she does these like really cool paintings of these sort of like pin-up girls, but they're all like outrageous colours. They're like bright pink or bright red or bright green, and they kind of got a little bit of a sinister vibe to them. Anyway, I really like them. Her Instagram is right here and it's linked down below as well. Go look at her Instagram, go follow her, she's really good. Anyway, so today's look is sort of inspired by that. So we're going to be painting our whole entire face bright red and then going in from there. So I'm so out of breath, I don't know why, I just like ran up the stairs. Whew! Also, my Patreon is open. Go sign up to my Patreon. I have a new video up there right now of like the sort of everything behind the scenes of this particular video. The behind the scenes of this video and everything that was cut out of this video, like all the bloopers and all that kind of stuff. So that's on my Patreon right now. Go watch it. Yes. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to get my life sorted here a little bit, and then I'll be back and we'll begin. See you in 2 seconds. Bye. Alright, so to start with, I've been doing this lately. I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops, just like two and a half pumps, and we're going to run that all over the face. So it's sort of like a, what is it? It's sort of like a primer slash moisturizer, but as you can see, it's like got, sorry, my brain is not working today at all. It's got like highlighter sort of shimmer effect to it. So I just put it underneath everything, and that just makes you look really like vavoomed and just really like bright, which is always what you want. So now we're going to go in with the red. So the red that I'm using, the product that I'm using is the Kryolan aqua color. Now, because I've done this look before, I did it once but I didn't film it, so I'm back again filming it. So I can say from experience that this stuff is amazing. It is so good, and I would recommend. If you're thinking about doing any sort of look like this, this is what you want. And because it's water activated, so I've just got like a bit of water here. I'm gonna just take my brush, dip it in the water and straight in there. But because it is water activated, it's very easy to get off. Unlike some sort of like body paints and face paints, especially that are this pigmented and that are red, it's like next to impossible to get it off and it'll just stain so much. But this one is very good, so I'd recommend that. So we're just going all over it, pretty basic. I am using a brush, and I would recommend using a brush, because the sponge sort of just like picks up the product and just like doesn't leave it where it's meant to be. So a brush is probably the best bet. This brush is just the e.l.f. professional foundation brush. They're very good, and they're like $4. So I'm just gonna do this all over. It dries really quickly, so I'm sort of going back over and doing a few layers. And sort of like the less water that you can use as possible is better, because then it won't streak. So sort of just try and do the tiniest bit of water to kind of get it moving, and then work with that. Ooh, hello. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Like, seriously, I like not even walked. I like fast-paced walked up the stairs, and I'm like dying. Oh my god, I'm like so unfit. I'm nearly 21, and like this is the reality of my life. Oh god. So I'm not using a wig, I'm actually going to use my own hair. So I'm trying to, I've got to get it all the way into my hairline there, so there's no like awkward cut off point. Got to get on those ears. Alright, so I think that's it for the red. Now we're going to go into sort of like contours and highlights now. So I'm going to take, this is a fake flash palette from eBay. I'm going to take this light peachy color here and sort of mix it with the yellow. Just a little bit. And just like you would with a concealer or anything, just go straight underneath there, baby. I'm gonna start mixing my white paint stick with that peachy color, just to really get some highlights going. So, I'm going to go in with, sort of got highlights happening. We're going to go in with really do like more with powders. But I'm going to go and try and do some contours. So I'm going to take this lipstick. This is the Le Marc lipstick in Miss Scarlet. And we're going to sort of like do a bit of contour with that. Actually, you know what works better is if you just put the lipstick straight onto the blender and then blend it on like that. Because then it's sort of, if you do, I was doing that and it was sort of like bringing up the red that was underneath, which is not what you want. Try and do a tiny bit of nose contour. Probably not going to bother too much because I know it's just not going to work. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to nose, finishing off our nose. So I'm going to take a little concealer brush, a mixture of our white here and that peachy colour we used at the beginning. Just a tiny nose contour. So I'm going to take, this is the NYX eyeshadow in Crimson. Big brush here, pack a lot on and just start to put that everywhere really. Kind of avoiding the highlighted areas because we're going to go in with the lighter colour. Okay, real quick before we move on to the chest, I'm just going to go and do the under eyes. So I'm going to take a mixture of like this peachy colour here and this lighter colour up here. Oh my god, it's so itchy. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of contour. I'm going to mix this red and the purple, just a tiny bit of the purple. Sort of lightly get that in there. Yay, so we're going to move on to eyes. We're just going to get straight into it. So I'm going to take the red and the purple, mix them together. And we're basically just going to really darken up the eyes. Alright, so, smoky eye. Go. tops are pretty much there. We're going to go back in and jazz it up a little bit more later. But I'm going to take the exact same and start doing it down the bottom. Take a small little brush and really start to pack on that colour. So, I'm going to take some black and I'm going to again mix it with the purple, just so it's not so dark and intense, for now at least. And we're going to get back into that crease up the top there. And really get her going. Love it. Alright, let's go into some liners. I'm going to take a black liner. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacquer. And I'm going to line my waterline, so both top and bottom. Alright, let's go into some actual wing liner. So, taking my taking my felt tip liner, I'm going to do a huge wing coming up, very like, just very cat eye. So, alright, let's move on to eyebrows. See, what am I doing? This is not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just going to kind of very carefully brush them up. And then we're going to go back over them. Alright, so we're going to move on to eyebrows. I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs fineliner in Blacquer. And we're going to just do some really high, like, bitch brows, dark bitch brows. So, let's do this. Finished with that, I'm going to go in with an angled brush and some black shadow, and we're going to sort of finish them off. Alright, we're pretty much nearly done. This look is very simple. I'm going to do some mascara, both top and bottom, really heavy. And then I'm going to see whether I need to put lashes on. But I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to take my highliner. Oh, you know what? I'm not. Should I? Yeah. Taking my highliner in Blacquer, and we're just going to outline real quick. Okay, and now we're just going to go straight over with some lipstick. So again, I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Le Marc lipstick in Blacquer. Gorge. And just going to fill all that in. Alright, those are our lips. I'm going to come back and do gloss after everything's done because it's just easier. And so it doesn't sort of fade away. I'm going to do a tiny bit of highlight. Oh, shoot. Alright, fun. Okay, so that's it for the makeup for now. I'm gonna go do my hair and all that, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna add a few more things. So, I'm gonna go do my hair. If you wanna see how I did my hair, go down to my Patreon. It's included in the video that's down there at the moment. I'm gonna go do my hair, put on all the outfit and everything, and then I'll be right back and we'll be done. So I'll see you in 2 seconds, bye! Okay, so that's it for the hair. I've just added like the bunny ears and the, obviously like the robe. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some gloss. This is what I wanted to do at the very end. Because I just felt like it was going to get just messy if I put it on straight afterwards. So, this is like a dark purple. Obviously if I had black I'd use black. This is just the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Gloss in Boom. So I'm going to add quite a bit of that. Right, and now I'm also going to do this on the lids. Just for a little bit of an extra. I think this is it. So again, if you want to see how I did the hair, go down to my Patreon. It's in a video down there. It's a new video up there. Go sign up, go check that out. Yeah, this is it. So again, go check out Marscara art on Instagram. This is all inspired by her art. Very like sultry, sexy pin-up girl, yes, and I love it so much. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe. Please subscribe because you won't regret it and it's really fun here. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!